Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Proposal. And this movie came out in 2009, and it stars Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds, and Betty White is in it too. And I have seen this movie before, never really liked it. It just wasn't a movie for me, and I never really cared for much about it. And some time went by, and I was like, okay, I should probably check it out at some point, as in like rewatch the movie, because if I don't do that now, then I'll probably never get to it. And it was just on Netflix, and it was leaving soon. I was like, yeah, why not? I'll watch it. And it was really bad. I did not like this movie at all. I don't like any of the characters in this movie, and I just didn't feel as though anything in this movie was properly justified in the way that it was presented. Like, the way this movie is shot is pretty boring to me. Like, there's no style to anything that is being shown or just handled. It's a very boring movie to look at, first of all. And also, it's supposed to be a romantic comedy where the romance falls flat for me, and the humor mostly fell flat for me. I think I left a few times. And that's because I do like Ryan Reynolds. I do think that he was trying in this movie, but by the end of the day, he wasn't great. But at the very least, I can say he wasn't the worst part of the movie, and he's not the reason this movie failed for me. And overall, I just feel as though everything this movie was doing just felt forced, phoned in, or just was done in a way that made no sense. And I would like to point out my least favorite part of the movie now, and that is Sandra Bullock. I think she ruins this movie, honestly. Like, you could potentially have kind of a fun, okay movie if the performances were consistently good, or it was consistently funny, or just something. But I think Sandra Bullock, she's really bad in this movie. Everything that she's saying in this movie, just from every line that she delivers in this movie, it just feels forced, fake, and disingenuous. Like, I don't believe that she's playing a character. She's just playing, another bland woman character that really doesn't have much to her character, and she only does things when the script says, yes, do this or that. And that's all there is to her character. And there were many points in this movie where I noticed that she was prioritizing trying to look pretty than act. And that was very distracting for me. It's like, you're not even going to try to play a character. You're just going to try and look pretty in every scene. And that's pretty much her whole performance. Just look pretty. There were lots of bad scenes in this movie where pretty much nothing happened. And that's pretty much this whole movie. Nothing happens. And I don't care about anything. And sure, you could argue that's the whole point of the movie, is not really much progresses in this film, but at the same time, I would like there to be something interesting or something to latch onto. Like, there was none of that in this movie. It was just so irritating to me, and when it wasn't irritating, it was boring, and I just couldn't get into any of it. And once we got to the second act, the low point of the movie, that's where the film became even more unbearable for me, and I just was zoned out, had to think of other things. Otherwise, I might have just been forced to shut the movie off, honestly. There was plenty of forced drama in this film. The pacing was very slow. I was just waiting for the movie to end. I was looking forward to the fact that it was under 2 hours, but felt longer than 2 hours, I can say that. And this was one of those movies where I knew, yep, this is not going to be a movie for me. Just from the opening scene, where we have our main character, played by Ryan Reynolds, waking up, and he's late. The type of scene that's been done to death like 20 years before the release of this movie, and still doing it. Still doing it. Don't understand why that has to happen. And that's about all I have to say about The Proposal. Very boring, irritating, frustrating. Didn't like anything about it, really, and I wanted to shut the movie off at pretty much any given point in the movie. Ryan Reynolds was trying. There were a couple jokes that I liked, and that's about it. So skip this movie if you ever come across it would be my recommendation. I just didn't take away anything from it. I know my mom really likes it, but I just don't like this one. It doesn't really offer me anything in terms of what I'm looking for in a movie. So sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, I just don't like it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Proposal a 1 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Proposal, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Ambulance, directed by Michael Bay. I haven't seen one of his movies in a while, so look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching, and have a great day.